Brief Builder is a custom Streamlit application that uses Retrieval Augmented Generation to generate creative content based on a given context. In this case, a client receives a number of RFPs from advertisers, and their ad creative team is not able to respond to all of them within the desired turnaround times. We aren't looking to fully automate this process. That ad creative team is invaluable. But what we're looking for is a force multiplier that can help them get to a viable creative brief in under 10 minutes. We start by dropping the RFP PDF into the application. We just drag it in from my desktop into Browse Files here, and you see that it's uploaded successfully. This uploads into a Snowflake internal stage and uses a custom Python function to parse the text from the PDF. It comes through without spacing, so first we run it through a large language model to clean it up, and then we write that cleaned up text to a Snowflake table. Then another model looks at the text and imputes what brand this RFP is from and for, and then it begins to generate content. Once this step is done, it's going to first identify the target audiences and so on. Each piece builds on the next, using the RFP and the large language model to create a draft of a creative brief that can then be edited by that ad creative team. Let's give it a minute to do its thing. You can see that it's successfully imputed that this is an RFP from Tropical Smoothie Cafe, and it's going into the brief creation. So first it identifies target audiences for this campaign, and it's identified these 3 target audiences based on the RFP, and these are exact phrases and content coming directly from the RFP, and it's pulled those out of the document context. So then it's going to find key insights, and each piece of this builds on the next. So these are key insights based on this target audience. So it comes up with 3 key insights and then moves on to other pieces of the creative that we need to generate, key phrases to use, the tone and feel of the ad, and so on. This is a simple proof of concept for what will become a more dynamic and interactive process. In our end state, what we'll see is that the ad creative team member can come in and approve, edit, or replace each piece of content before moving on to the next section. And there will be additional data sources that will underlie this tool, such as brand profiles for common partner brands, social network trends, and audience matching for target audiences of the advertiser versus the audience of the different segments of our client's customer base. But for now, you can see that the app is quickly producing content that's informed by the context it was given, and everything you see here has also been written back to a table in Snowflake for later reference. This tool can also be used by multiple ad creative people at once with different sessionization of the application, and it's all here directly in Snowflake for you to use.